Good afternoon, students. So today we are going to discuss the mechanism of Indian monsoon. In previous two videos, we discussed about the factors of Indian monsoon, and mainly there we discussed about 8 factors of the Indian monsoon. So now in this video we are going to discuss about the mechanism of Indian monsoon. So perhaps you know that the monsoon are very complex meteorological phenomena. An expert of meteorology have developed a number of concepts about the origin of the Indian monsoon. In this regard, a number of theories or the hypotheses have been built to search the Indian monsoon and its mechanism. So among them, two traditional concepts today we'll discuss, and in later parts we'll discuss the next factors or the mechanism of the Indian monsoon. So two concepts here, you can say the thermal concept of Halley, which was published in 1686, and the dynamic concept by Floon, which was also a famous theory. So firstly, in this mechanism of the Indian monsoon, we have to know that which areas really experience the Indian or this type of monsoon. Firstly, monsoon. You have to know what is monsoon. Monsoon is the one type of reversal wind which flow opposite direction in summer and winter season. So if you take example of India, so that time you can see here, if in summer season wind blow from the south west direction, and in the winter season that will blows in the north to east direction, northeast direction into the India. So this is totally opposite direction flow of the winds. So this can be experienced in number of countries. You can see over here near the equator, means you can see Mexico City, Panama, then the northern America, means this portion is Venezuela, then come to middle Africa and India, all over India, and south eastern China, and most of the northern Australia, and these are the countries northeast Asian country. So these are the mainly areas where the people experience this India such type of monsoon, and we'll discuss one by one the concept of the Indian monsoon. First concept regarding this theory, after regarding this mechanism, is the thermal concept of Haley. So in this concept, he discussed about the mechanism of the Indian monsoon or the monsoon. According to this concept, the monsoon are extended land bridge and the sea bridge on a large scale and produced by differential heating of continents and the ocean basins. So, in this theory, this person Haley wanted to show that these monsoon originates are due to the differential heating and the cooling of the land and the ocean basins. So, firstly, next you can see here one of the diagram. In this diagram, you can see that during summer season, we know the summer season start from the 21st March towards the 22nd September. Means this six month we experience the summer season. In this season, when means after the 21st March, Earth slowly shifting towards the sun, and that's why northern hemisphere gets the, you can see, the highest sunlight. And in this time means 21st June, direct sunlight fall on the tropic of Cancer. So what happened in this time in the northern hemisphere means the this area, particularly this area, you can see the a low pressure builds near the Lake Baikal and in Siberia and the Peshawar in Pakistan. So low pressure belt originates in this area, develop in this area, and this and the you can say the ITCZ means the intertropical convergence zone slowly shifted towards this area, and a low pressure belt easily observed in that area. So low pressure belt, and in the southern hemisphere means the below the equator there is a high pressure. So always according to the pressure gradients rule, the winds always try to winds always blow from high pressure to low pressure, means from sea to land. And when these winds just coming from the ocean collect a huge amount of moisture, and rainfall occurs in India. So these are the differentiate between the land and landmass and the sea. So that's why there is a development of the monsoonal season. So this happens in the Indian context, and these are the areas where the highest rainfall occurs. Opposite phenomena you can observe during the winter season. So winter season after the 22nd March and 22nd March, and towards the December and December January, slowly Earth the Earth's southern hemisphere slowly come to the sun, before the sun, and that's why the southern hemisphere there is a low pressure, and in and this landmass, in landmass there is a high pressure. So what happened, all the winds try to move from high pressure area, means that time you can see the Siberia and the pressure there is a high pressure. So all the wind means from this area try to outblow or try to come from high pressure to low pressure area in this way. And due to this northeast monsoon coming to India. So these are the main concept, means wind move from land to sea area. So this and this time direct sunlight fall on the Tropic of Capricorn, and due to this there is no rainfall in that particular area, because this wind are coming from the land, and this wind does not get any type of, you can see the any type of any type of moisture from the land mass. So that's why there is a little bit totally dry season will be experienced in India. But when this wind just cross this area, means Bay of Bengal, sometimes it collects some moisture and come to this area, and in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh gets the winter rainfall. So this is the theory, the thermal concept theory by Haley, which was published in 1686. Okay, next come to another theory which was published by the Flown, and this is called the dynamic concept. So dynamic concept is the another concept by which we can also understand the mechanism of the monsoon. According to this theory, monsoon is the result of seasonal migration of the planetary winds and the pressure belts. So if you discuss about that near the equator, near the equator there is a low pressure belt, and after that high pressure, after that low pressure, and then high pressure. So both of the hemisphere there are uh, seven high pressure or low pressure belt altogether. So what happened during summer season, this belts moving towards the during the summer season, where in the northern hemisphere these belts slowly moving towards the northern side, and up to, and it remains up to, you can say, the 30-degree northern latitudes. And due to this area, means in India and over this area there is a low pressure. So this low pressure area, and there is a high pressure, you can see over here high pressure. So wind always move from high pressure to low pressure, and when this wind coming from the Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, so that time what happened, that the this wind is cross the when this cross this area means the equator, this turn into right hand side according to the Faraday's law, and that time is converted into south west monsoon, and this is also a cause for Indian monsoon. Actually, winds, according to the Faraday's law, winds always try to move from the in the northern hemisphere from the right hand side, and in the southern hemisphere in the left side. So what happened when these winds which are coming from the Indian Ocean try to cross this equator, turn into right side and convert into the southwest monsoon, and due to this huge rainfall occurs in this area. Okay, so there is a position in the what happened in the 20, you can say the 21st June, 21st June, there is a direct sunlight fall on the Tropic of Cancer, and Tropic of Cancer and position of the you can say the northern intertropical convergence is NITC in the 30 degree north latitude, and due to this area create a huge amount of pressure, and this pressure low pressure area LP means low pressure area, here also low pressure area. So low pressure, land is low pressure and the sea area is high pressure, so all the winds just try to come to high pressure to low pressure, and due to this the huge rainfall occurs. This high pressure winds coming from the ocean or the water bodies and collect or attract a huge amount of the moisture from there, and due to this rainfall occurs on the land area. So this is the situation, the dynamic concept it is considered by the flow. After that, another in the you can see the another situation, you can see the northeast monsoon. What happened after the 22nd September, slowly slowly earth moves towards the southern hemisphere towards the sun, and due to this in 22nd December direct sunlight fall on the Tropic of Capricorn, and due to this area create a low pressure area means Australia and the southern is a low pressure area. And what happened, and this area means this you can see the China, Russia and the India, there is a high pressure, because that this time means the January, February, December, January, February, what happened, this area means the northern hemisphere very far away from the sun, so this area gets the lowest amount of the sunlight, and that's why this area create or generate at the origin the low pressure belt, high pressure belt. This high pressure belt slowly moves towards the high pressure belt. This high pressure belt slowly moves towards the southern hemisphere, and when it try to move in the northern hemisphere to the southern hemisphere, so this wind move towards the right hand side and convert it into northeast monsoon, and due to when these are coming from this area means the land surface area, so there is a no rainfall instant. So these are the situation due to this Indian monsoon mechanized slowly.